Okay, here we are. Pradeep, so nice to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm very grateful to be here too. Thank you, Holger.
Maybe let's start off with who's Pradeep?
Pradeep is a little guy, was born in a small village in India, and just enjoy the life, love the life, and enjoy the teachings of yoga.
Nice.
And
And when someone visits our website and reads about you, the person reads that you have learned yoga from your grandmother. Is that true?
yes, very because in India, the traditionally yoga is taught by the your grandparents and your parents, and then you go learn something in school, or if you want to go study for more, you go to the monasteries like ashrams. So it's a very traditionally, it's like passing the teachings from generation to generation, and then that's what we call the guru parampara, the tradition from teacher to the student.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really good. So you're joining us in June, and we're all already looking forward to this a lot. And I was thinking about asking you some questions that our community can understand better what to expect from those days. And the first question really is, so tell us about your yoga and what inspires you and what is maybe different from yoga that we'll see in the West.
Number one is like it's not my yoga. It's just a yoga, and the yoga is for everyone. Everyone should enjoy the yoga, or suppose like experience the teachings and the beauty of yoga. So my approach to the yoga is very simple and very traditionally. You come the way you are, and then experiences on your own, and you take whatever works for you, and leave the rest. Like the same in life, So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and we're excited too.
I'm
And
very excited. Thank you so much.
what do you think will someone that comes to your classes experience that they might likely have not experienced before?
Oh, they like in the Indian traditional yoga, is approach is very simple. Like you come as you are, and you allow yourself to practice that. Like, see, this dog is just practicing yoga with me. Like he has no idea I'm in a Zoom call with you. So as you are, and you come and you slowly like immerse yourself and take a moment with yourself to experience the teaching, the tradition, the bhakti, raja, yana, and also that philosophy behind all this practice. So you come the way you are, have a moment with yourself, sit with yourself, and then it's going to take a little time to settle down all these teachings and practices. Because but I promise one thing to you and then to everyone, it will moving forward in the life somehow, some way, you will find that benefit and ease from these practices.
Yeah. And we'll have you from Wednesday till Sunday. So we can expect if someone would visit all classes all those days and including the dinner that you're cooking, especially for us, which is also something that I'm looking forward to a lot, that this is kind of a retreat. Like you don't have to travel a lot. You're just here anyway in the community, and this is like a full retreat, and people can take the next level of their personal yoga journey with you.
Yes. That's why it's so great, because people will join from the Wednesday we start until we go to the Sunday. And it's really nice. So they can see their own progress as the practice will move, because the class will be changing, class will be moving up. But we start with the every day with the little philosophy of yoga, and then we have a silent meditation, then we have movement. And in the end, before we leave, we have a long, like kind of a nice meditation. I think that's one of the things is lacking in the modern world and in the modern time of yoga, because everything becomes shorter. So people not let them sort of fully immerse in the practice with themselves. And then the dinner is such a great idea, because the idea of dinner bringing the people together so they can experience and enjoy this traditional Indian Ayurvedic meal will be very Ayurvedic and is very vegan. And really like a earthy, very earthy food, like feel good. Because in India, food is very feel good and earthy food. So then we'll sit with you and help you to make you calm and sleep well. But
Mm.
also a great idea to connect to you, because I think a lot of people just know you as a yoga teacher or the person who run a yoga studio, or for me, just a yoga teacher. So they can come and they can get to know you, get to know me, also get to know our community really well. So it's a great
Yeah.
idea.
That's a great point. So why do you think in the days today it is so important to really reconnect with the things that especially traditional Indian yoga gives people?
Because that give us people space, mentally, physically, emotionally, so we can reconnect our own self. The modern in a modern time, the life has become so busy, especially with the technology. So when people come to the yoga or come to some spiritual teachings and practices, that's the time when truly they have with themselves, and they sit with themselves, and they really watch their emotions and feelings, and those teachings really help. Because emotions is not something you flow through right away. It's take time to even understand what I'm feeling. So that especially in yoga classes, when we have a longer, like we have this long week with basically like 5 days we're doing the yoga together. So when everybody come, it also they give them a discipline, because remember, in life the discipline is very important.
Mm.
So if we are disciplined, we can see the growth or not growth. But if your life is everywhere, it's challenging to see the see which direction I'm going. So it's really nice to in those few days people can experience that their journey and their growth in few days. And I hope after that they continue their practice. They continue to coming to the yoga mat. They continue doing your yoga in their home. Even sometime when they take a walk with themselves, they can really observe their breath and really work through their thoughts and emotions and feelings.
Mhm. Good point. And one of the other questions that I get a lot is my yoga good enough to come to Pradeep?
Oh, everybody's yoga is good enough. Like it's even the in the name of the yoga is everything. Like your yoga is good enough. Like your practice is good enough. You are good enough. Like we are all are good enough. So there's no really problem with us. It's like you just come the way you are and you let yourself to sit for a moment and practice it and observe it. And then later you make the decision, because as I said before too, it's going to take some time to sit with yourself, and you're going to see those benefits after a few days, how these practices. So the come where you are, don't need to think too much. Don't need to worry about. If you're trying something first time and you're trying the new, great, wonderful, because we try something new and we learn something about our own self. And also remember, the yoga teachings help in every possible way. So please come the way you are. Come see us. I want to get to know you. I want to also offer and share whatever I have learned from the traditions of India. So I'm excited for that. Thank you.
And one other question that I got a lot is, will Pradeep teach in English?
Yes, yeah. Like I grew up in India, and then most of the people knows, like in India, the English is kind of our second language. I do a lot of Sanskrit, the mantras in Sanskrit, the chants in Sanskrit, also a lot of yoga sutras we chant. So you will have a lot of that influence of Sanskrit in yoga.
Yeah. My answer to that question was, we all speak the language of yoga, right? So we will
Yeah, we do.
understand each
We
other.
of course we do we 100%.
And the last question, if there's
Yeah.
only one thing that one should or can take away from those 5 days, what would you want it to be?
Um, I think the connection. They should take that connection uh, to themselves and to the community and to each and everyone, and how they will keep that connection in their lives and bring that kindness and love into that connection and the belongings, because we need a connection in life and we need belongings. We need to be We want to belong to someone, and we need connection with each other. Also, love. That there's just something is so unique, and then teachings of yoga in the end is come to connection, compassion, kindness, and belongings. Like we belong to yoga, and yoga belong to us, and yoga belong to everyone. Doesn't matter where you born, doesn't matter where you from, doesn't matter what your colors look like. Yoga language speak to everyone. You from Germany, you from America, you from India, you from Luxembourg, you from Italy. Doesn't matter. That's the there is a no yoga is for one community, one country, one kind of people. And we have to come to that, because in the end of the day, yoga is for everyone. The practice for the whole universe, for the whole planet. And that's what you're trying to doing through your teachings, through your community and yoga studio. That's what I'm trying to doing, traveling all around the world, and to share, to bring the people together so they can experience this wholeness, the teachings of yoga, the practice of yoga, the connection, compassion. They learn kindness and share the love with whoever they come in contact. Doesn't matter the color, doesn't matter the nationality, doesn't matter the language they speak, to bring this togetherness.
Super nice, Pradeep.
Thank you so much.
I can't tell you how much I am looking forward to June when you're here, and that everyone in the community gets to know you and gets to know your way of teaching and all the things that we can learn from you. Really looking forward to that. Thank you so much.
I'm looking so forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to meeting your family, meeting your kids, to being in your yoga studio, in your community, and meeting everyone in your community. And also, I'm excited to experience the part of Germany I have not been there. So I'm very excited um, to be there and teach yoga, practice yoga, meet people, take a walk around in your wonderful, beautiful town. So thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome.